Hi, so today in this video we're going to be quickly talking about 4.3's 67 and 73. This first one is 67. It wants us to graph the function, not by plotting points, but by starting from the graphs in figures 4 and 9, state the domain, range, and asymptote. So the figures in 4 and 9 are basically just the parent graphs of a bunch of log graphs, but since it's not like there right immediately in the book, and since it's good practice to go over how to graph like parent functions of different logs, different parent functions in general, we're just going to do that first. So here is this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One, 2, 3, 4. Let me do this a little more accurately. Excuse me. So this log function can be rewritten as log base 3 to the x plus 2. Usually this format students are a little bit more familiar with. Excuse me. But what we can do with it is this is basically the base graph of log base 3, and then with a shift upwards. So we will graph the parent graph, which is we always start at 1, 0, and then we go to the base, which is 3, and then 3, 1, and then about 1/3 -1. We'll have an asymptote at x equals 0 with our parent graph, and then so we've got our parent graph, and then we have the plus 2, so we'll do 1, 2. This does not change our asymptote, so what we'll end up with is, let me color this different. We'll end up with this red one. And so we'll have a vertical asymptote at x equals 0 still. We'll have the domain of 0 to infinity, and the range of negative infinity to positive infinity. And that would be your answer for number 67. When we're graphing the base, like the parent graph of logarithms, you'll always have the points, let me graph in a different color. We'll always have the points of 1 over our base at -1 for our y, and then we'll have 1, 0, and then base 1. So that's a general rule for graphing the parent function of logarithms. Next, you wanted 73. So we have f of x is equal to log base 10 and then to the x plus 3. And we just want to find the domain of this function. So what we're going to do, I think it's helpful to drop a little bit of a graph down. It doesn't have to be completely accurate. Mine is curving down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So in this case, hold on. In this case, we start at 1, 0, and then we do it at 10, 1, and then 1/10, like that, sort of. And then since we're moving to the left by 3, we'll just go like 1, 2, 3. And that will move our asymptote to -3. So x equals -3. So our domain will look like -3 to positive infinity. And we use a normal parentheses because it is not included. It will never touch -3. If you have any questions, let me know.